Hey guys, today we're gonna do an interesting video where we figure out what printer farm unit is the best, and the results might surprise you. Alright guys, so my plan for this video is to hop on in to endless mode, and we're gonna use each and every single one of the farm printer units in separate matches, and we're gonna see and just calculate how quick you could actually make money and then build up your team. So in the video, I will use all of the same units besides the printers when we switch matches. So that way we see how quickly and how far we could actually make it by just using the printer guys. And we're gonna factor in many different things: the price of the units, like gem wise, the price to place, the limits and how many you can place them, what you can compare them with, and stuff like that, like pair them up with other units, stuff like that. Guys, we are gonna figure it out right here in this video, so that way you guys no longer have any questions about what printer unit you should buy or which one you should avoid. But regardless, guys, we are now in the lobby, and this is endless 2x speed. It's gonna get kind of crazy if I had to imagine here. So with that being said, the best thing to do always is start off by placing down your farm units. So that's what we will do. And the one unfortunate part about this farm unit in particular is every single time we skip a wave, we are actually not going to be making any extra money. So that is ever so slightly a problem, because getting down our first unit is a mewing, and it's going to take a little bit to get them, but we did in fact get them, and honestly it didn't take too long. So now with that mewing down, we should be able to easily wipe out all these beginner guys and not have to worry about a thing. And while that mewing is going to work, what I plan on doing is getting these printer guys upgraded, and especially before their timer goes off, so that way we make a lot of extra money extra quickly. Alright, so that's the plan here, and then we should probably get this mewing upgraded as soon as possible too, because he is gonna start struggling a little bit as these guys do quickly get kind of difficult, I'm not gonna lie. And another good unit to put down here for this little fun experiment and video idea is we're gonna set our leprechaun down here. He's gonna boost the range of our guys, and also at the same time help us do more damage and stay alive. So that's gonna be a good unit for us to throw down. And so far, by the looks of it, guys, the printer man, the normal one, just keep in mind this unit is super cheap. And the good part about it is you get down 5 of them. So if there was a limit for this guy, it would definitely hold him back even more than he's already held back by just, not being overall like the best farm in the game. And right off the rip, I'm gonna tell you guys, this guy's not the best, just because he's the most easy to get. Of course, in a game, they're not gonna make the easiest unit in the game a really good one. I feel like everyone probably could understand that simple logic right there. But still, while we upgrade him here, even at these cheap upgrades, he's already doing like 200 extra dollars every single payout, which is pretty interesting. Now, the big letdown on every single one of these guys, you guys want to know what it is, right? I'm sure y'all want to know what it is. And that is that if you're playing endless mode and you're auto skipping, because if you're like me, you don't have the patience to sit here all day long and try to complete these modes. So see, we're already struggling quite a bit here, and this is really bad. And the problem is we're just not able to make enough money to stay alive, essentially. That's the true problem here, because we need to get down more and more units, but we just can't do it. See that these other units are getting by here, and there's just not enough money to be made. So this unit, the printer guy, if you're playing endless mode and trying to auto skip and get a lot of money, it's not going to be your go-to. It does not get you enough money quick enough. But at least if you're trying to auto skip, it's good enough in a way where at least the starter guy doesn't cost too much to place down. Because when we start getting into these better printer guys, at least, rarity wise, then they're going to start costing more to put down. So let's switch on over to the dark printer man. And by the way, shout out to Luffy, who let me have these 2 extra printers here, because I actually didn't have in my squad, but now I do. Thank you to him. So let's go ahead and continue this little fun experiment, and we are gonna see what the heck is actually the best. And I don't know, I'm assuming the Titan printer is gonna be the best, but it actually might be the large, low-key, because he's probably a little bit cheaper, and he's actually probably going to do some more damage. But then again, I don't know. I don't even know if he does do damage. I honestly don't know, guys. All I know is the Titan printer does do damage, and that could be the difference here. If the large printer does damage too, then it might be him. But that guy, that first one we tried out, unfortunately, he just wasn't it. He just wasn't it. So that's a shame, but we'll see which one is gonna be, you know, the best for us here. So that last one got us into like the 30s. So we're gonna start up now with the Dark Printer, man. And this guy actually costs, unfortunately, 200 to place down. But we already get a little bit of extra money here, because you guys can see the extra income is 150 from the starting placement. So with that being said, that's a good starting difference. But is it gonna be enough to actually matter? I don't know. We're going to find out shortly, guys. But what I will say is we are going to need to get down this Mewing ASAP, or we are going to die, and it's not going to be pretty. Now, can our printers get us enough money to start taking out these guys? They do. All right. Good start to the Dark Printer guy. Now, what I really, really need from him is to actually help me get a lot of money in order to upgrade this single Mewing unit. If they cannot pull that off and help me do this, we will die. Because the Mewing, he can't hold it all on his own. He needs more damage. Like, unless he is upgraded to max ability here, he's gonna struggle against some of these big bosses that spawn in. And, you know, we definitely cannot have that. We cannot allow that to happen. Otherwise, you know, like I said, we're just gonna die. So already we could tell that this guy is getting expensive to upgrade, which is obviously not good. I'm gonna go ahead and put down another Mewing here just to help out the other one. I don't know if that's gonna be the right move or not, but I'm gonna do it just because I think it is actually the right move. We're also gonna get down the Leprechaun just like last game. Same, you know, similar strategies here, guys, because it's, you know, should help us out in the long run. I would like to ideally get this Mewing upgraded too soon. So there we go. So now he's upgraded. He's actually able to attack the guys in the front, which is going to be huge. Now, look at all these guys coming around over here. That is not a good sight. But these guys, so far, the upgrades on them aren't terrible. I mean, this is actually really good here. Yo, check this out, my friends. The Dark Printer, man, payout goes down 10 seconds. This actually, I'm not even kidding, guys, might make him the best. Because a simple reason. Let's think about this. Payout every 20 seconds. If we're auto-skipping the whole time, that is going to be massive for us. We got to get that extra money. And you guys know that this could be the game changer. It really, really could. So I am actually quite shocked right now on how cool this guy actually is. Now, I am going to have to put down an extra Mewing over here just to hopefully take out that guy. Please take him out. Thank you. All right. Now, we are really starting to struggle here, though, damage-wise, because once again, these types of units are not going to be nearly as good. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Well, we got to 31. We actually didn't survive as long as the other guy, which is honestly kind of surprising, but don't base it on that, okay? Don't base it on that. That's just because of the rules and like what we're applying to the game, which is auto-skipping. Hear me out. This guy, if you could get him upgraded to that max ability, it's only going to cost you like 5K-ish for each guy, right? But that, you know, payout time going down 10 seconds is going to be game-changing for you. So far on our list, we are ranking, let's just go take a look at the printers here, because obviously I have to take him off and then re-equip this one. But so far, for being a 40% chance to get, he might be the best so far. Obviously, we got to check the other ones, but keep in mind, he doesn't do damage like the Titan does. So that's a big deal. The good thing, though, is he's super cheap. You can get him, like, I can go check my website right now, guys. I think I have it pulled up. I do have it pulled up. So if you guys check my website, I got all the values on here, ltcrazy.com. But let's just check all the units real quick. So Printer, man, like 20 or less. This guy is like 100 or less, dark one, so pretty good for 100 or less unit there. And then the large Printer, man, like probably 300 to 500 in that range somewhere. You could get him, and you know, we're gonna try him next, so I'm not sure how good he is. And then the Titan Printer, man, I use him a lot in my other videos. You guys probably seen him. He's, you know, from what I know, really good. So 10K. You know, steep price. Maybe we could get them for 8K or something like that. That would be good, but unfortunately, that is a lot. I know many, many people won't have that, but it's good to know the values there. And let's try out the next guy here. Let's see if this dude actually could help us get money quicker in order to upgrade our Mewings and actually stay alive in this challenge. Because so far, you know, we've been struggling ever so slightly, and that is not a good sign for this squad, but let's see if this one we could do even better. Hopefully, we could. And keep in mind, the last 2 printers, if you guys don't remember, you could have a limit of 5 of them. So that's good in the sense of, you know, if you want to, you know, use them all out, or if you want to mix and match, you could do 3 Santas, 2 of those guys. Doesn't really matter, but, you know, at least it's more than 1 placement, right? So you could do whatever the heck you want to do. So that is good. I don't know why this mode's taking so long to spawn into today. It's being very strange. The last couple days, have y'all noticed that Toilet Tower Defense has been loading slower? I don't know what that's all about, but I think it's glitching kind of hard here. What do you guys think? Should I go back to the lobby? Should I be concerned? Did Roblox crash? I don't know. Something don't seem right. I'll see you guys in the game. All right, as soon as I ended that clip, literally it loaded up. So we're in the game now, but let's go ahead and try to get this guy down and see how this all works out for us. Now, the large printer, man, this is bad. This is really, really bad, okay? Hear me out. Everyone hear me out. If you're doing the auto skip only type challenge thingy that I normally do, or, you know, whatever the heck you're doing, this is bad because he costs $300 to put down, right? On top of that, he takes 60 seconds in order to get your first payout. Do y'all even realize how long that is? Because that is a very, very, very long time and not good. So that's a problem right then and there. Let's get down some more though, because they do produce $500. So it has that going for it, which is at least something. Let's see if we can get down more than 3. You could only put down 3. Okay, so there you guys go. Now we know where we're at here, and that is honestly not very good. I'm gonna try a little bit of a different strategy, put my Mewings in some different spots here, and maybe this will actually work out better for me, but I don't know how I feel about that, guys, because if they're only doing it like that, let's get that extra bit of money. Bang, there we go. We got 750. So the first upgrade gets you up to 750, and the next upgrade gets you up to you know, quite a bit there, honestly. Not too bad, not too bad at all. However, we also got to test to see. I don't know if the DJ affects him. No, it doesn't seem like the cooldown affects anything on the DJ here, so that's unfortunate. That would have been a cool little switch up for him, but like I just said, I don't think that really does anything. So on the bright side though, we did just get all of them upgraded, which is definitely a nice thing to see. However, you know, we still got to continue here and keep on grinding, because if not, we're gonna die. But I think we're going to be fine. I think we actually are doing a little bit better here. These guys are helping us out quite a bit with how much money they are producing us. I mean, this extra 1,000 is huge. Like, that's big. I just don't like the fact that it takes 60 seconds. And I remember actually using this guy in my streams a long time ago when I first started playing the printer update. And unfortunately, I think 60 seconds is like the max. Like, there's nothing better than that. So basically, what do I mean by that? I essentially mean that you're gonna have to wait 60 seconds in order to get your upgrades, guys. And that's a long time to be waiting into a tower defense. Like, you might just be dead. Like, you straight up might just die. So we gotta be careful. Like we said before, we gotta make sure we're using the right units at the right times and all the time, because otherwise, you know, this just doesn't work out very well now, does it? But we're gonna put down this guy here. I'm gonna put down another little leprechaun there just to help out. But it looks like these cat units are actually so OP. I don't know why, but the cat units are going crazy on us. They are straight up going crazy. I'm just gonna help and try to win this, but we'll see here, guys. We did make it further than last game, but I don't know if we're gonna get that guy, unfortunately. The Mewings just are not holding the fort down right now for us. But also, the printers, I see I'm at the point of this game where, like, I'm not able to keep up with all the enemies that are coming after me. I just cannot get enough money right now with this. And because they don't attack, that also doesn't really help us out in the long run here. You know, obviously, you're going to want a unit that attacks. If it's not going to be producing you as much money as a normal farm unit would in a mode like this, then at least have him attack. But guys, we got to wave 38. So actually, he's the best unit so far within this challenge. And the reason that we were able to get a little bit further here is because we were able to get down more Mewings, because we had more money, because he was producing us a little teeny tiny bit more money than the dark and the normal large printer guys. Or sorry, the normal printer. The large is the one we were just using. So keep that in mind, guys. This dude though is a little bit rare, costing you a little bit more gems, like probably 250 to 500 gem values. So if you're willing to spend that, this could be the guy for you. He got me to wave 38 with full on auto skipping. Now, one thing you got to understand, if you play endless mode and you have all day and you're a no life and you don't touch grass, that's fine. Hey, I'm respecting you. I play this game all the time too. But if you don't have auto skip on, these units are going to be 10 times better. And obviously, the best one is probably going to be the Titan Printer Man because he is going to get you more money in the long run, right? But once again, we're doing specific challenge here. So we're still going to see, though, in this next run, if the Titan Printer is actually going to be better. 38's our record. Let's see if he could beat the large printer. So once again, let's just go over like their things here. So income wise, 300 is not good for the printer man. However, remember, every 30 seconds, so decent, but not great, right? This guy here, the dark printer man, cost a little bit more money, but double the income and a little bit quicker payout. He's a special one. I like the dark printer man. He's actually pretty good. Low key, he's pretty good. But once again, the income max is just 600. So not really that good, you know, compared to some of the other guys here. But like this one here, the income goes up to 2,000. However, you got to keep in mind that the payout time is 60 seconds. This guy's is 20. So 600. You could get a couple 20s in there, 3 of them. So 3 payouts from this guy would be $1,800, and 1 payout from this guy in the same amount of time is 2,000. So that does mean the large printer is still better. However, gem value and placement wise, a little bit more expensive. So keep that in mind. So in a quick auto skipping game, dark printer probably still takes the cake. Now, this guy here, the Titan Printer Man, this is going to be a unique case because payout time 30 seconds, so it's just like the 2 base ones. Well, actually just the base one. And income 3,500, it's a lot. However, really expensive place down and really expensive to upgrade to get there. Now the cool part is the Titan Printer Man does damage. So for those of you guys that said in the comments at the start of the video that you think the Titan Printer Man is the best, you might be right, but we're gonna find out here shortly. Just keep in mind though, is he? If he costs 10,000 gems, I don't know. Like, that's up to you to determine, but this guy might be better. The large printer man might be better for the value. However, we're gonna try him out regardless. 25,000 DPS, cooldown 1 second. We're gonna see how good this guy is and how far he can help me get within this crazy game mode. So let's go ahead and jump on into this challenge, guys. Here we go. Wish me luck. We're starting up another epic one. Can we get past 38 here? I don't know, because remember, guys, don't forget, he costs 500 to place down. Now, on the bright side, though, by the time the game, like, does the first 2 auto skips, I might get enough money to put him down, have him do damage, enough damage to kill the enemies, and then I'll be able to get the mewing down and hopefully help him out. So, we'll see shortly, but I do have a little bit of hope here. I have a little teeny tiny bit of hope. Let's throw that auto skip on, and we're gonna see how good this guy actually could get. Now, where do I put him down though? That's a good question. I'm thinking here maybe, but we already have $400, $500. We got 1 down. Okay, we got 1 down so far. Now, let's see how quick he damages the enemies. So, not very quickly, as you can see here. This is not a good look. However, already off the rip, he's gonna give me an extra income of $500. Isn't that not the same as the other guy that we were just using, the large? But keep in mind, boys, the large was costing us, don't forget, okay? The large was costing us, which, you know, $300, but it only took 60 seconds to actually get the, you know, upgrades, so, or the payout, which, keep in mind, is not ideal. It's definitely not the most ideal there, so you got to keep that in mind, and these guys are actually helping out and doing damage, so this is honestly quite a good sign for the squad. Only problem with these guys, though, I'm not going to be able to really touch them when it comes to their upgrades. They are way too pricey for me to upgrade them again, at least anytime soon. The only play here would be to get down units that do damage and actually upgrade them, because otherwise, you in big trouble. You ain't going to do nothing. Trust me, guys. You ain't going to do nothing. You got to get your upgrades down on your main army here. Otherwise, GG, you're done. Enemies in the toilets, they're gonna win very easily. How much damage do they do at the first starting here though? 1,000 damage is fairly decent. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And I mean, we're already on wave 20, but you could tell I feel like I have more money to actually work with here. And because they're helping out, at least I'm able to stay alive, I think, a little teeny tiny bit longer. Because look at this. Even the parasite toilets, they usually get to me. And they usually do damage. And how about this boss? The boss usually gets through. Every time we played so far, that boss has actually gotten by us and done damage. So this time might be different. This might actually be different this time, guys. I don't know. I need these printers, though, to give me some extra money here urgently. Because if they don't, well, I'm not going to get this next mewing upgrade, and I really need to get this mewing upgraded right now. So I need this timer to go down. If it doesn't, GG. I also just got stunned. Let's put down an extra mewing just in case so I don't get stunned like that ever again. But we got the maxed out upgrade on the mewing, guys, which is pretty neat, and I wasn't so sure if we were going to pull that off. Let's upgrade our DJ TV now a little bit, and we'll also get down some more mewings around the map just to help slow the enemies down. And also just in general do some more damage. So that's good. We could also get our little leprechaun guy upgraded now. Because, see, we have enough money to work with. We're getting money right now, guys. We're getting money, and it's all coming down to the printer guy. And that's good. That's a good sign here. I'm quite honestly surprised. Let's get the first upgrade on the printer. All right, that's going to do a huge damage increase. However, this dual flying buzzsaw guy just got by, and I might be cooked. Your boy might be cooked, but I think we're going to make it past wave 38, which is a huge, huge thing and a great, great sign for this guy. But is it going to be enough to actually win here? I don't know. We were stalling him, but is the stalling going to be enough to actually get the win and stop him for good? Nope. All right, guys, though, hey, we got to wave 41. We produced a lot of extra money, but I think what this video goes to show is although the Titan Printer Man is definitely the best, even when it comes to this full-on auto-skipping, I'm kind of surprised. The damage is crucial, but what's also crucial and very, very important is the fact that, you know, printers, they're not the best farm units because it takes time to get your money. Unless you're playing slow, no auto-skipping, you know, you're done. You're just done. Getting to wave 41 is quite embarrassing to have those good of units that I literally have an ultimate equipped. There's no way I'm getting an ultimate down in this type of lobby. You gotta have normal farms, guys, because normal farms are going to give you money every single wave. That takes about 3 to 5 seconds in the auto skip 2x speed mode. Big difference, right? Absolutely. So the conclusion of today's video, if you're playing endless and you're trying to go for, you know, just quick games, 100%, guys, the Titan Printer Man is the best. But keep in mind, value, a little too crazy. So with that being taken into account for, I think the large Printer Man might actually be the best because he is going to get you a lot of money. He's not going to cost you too much gem-wise. He's not going to break the bank. And he's also 3 placement limit, whereas the other guy is only 2. The Titan Printer's a 2. But then again, don't forget, the Dark Printerman guy, you get 5, and he produces money every 20 seconds. So that's good. But at the end of the day, just get yourself a Santa, guys. The Santa is going to be 10 times better. And then pair it up with, like, the best printer you have, which is going to be, once again, starting from the bottom, the worst, then the Dark, the Large, and the Titan Printer. So go Santa. And if you already have that, well, if you have a Titan Printer, then your best farm setup is actually going to be drills, and hear me out, I'll tell you why. So this Scientist Drillman guy here, right, he produces 1300, okay? So that, and then you get 2 extra of the other guy. So actually that is only if you're playing in the drill world. If you're playing in the drill world, the Scientist Drillman is going to be the best compared to using something else because, you know, it's just not going to be as powerful. You want to go Drillman and also Titan Printerman. Best setup. Now, if you're playing in the normal mode, see, his max income is only 1300. Now, if you're playing normal mode, the Santa TV, oops, let me go here real quick. Santa TV Man goes up to 2000. So just 3 of these gets you $6,000. And then I believe the Titan Printer Man is also going to get you another $6,000. So that is a crazy, sorry, 7,000. His max income is 3,500, that's 7K plus 6K. That's a crazy 5-man team of money farm units. So ultimate setup is Santa and Titan Printer Man. That's the best you could get. If you're down bad, use Dark Printer Man. If you have a little bit of money to work with, large printer guys and Santas. That is going to be the best farm setup for every single one of you guys watching this video. I really hope that this helped you out. If you guys are new here, you know, this is on a new channel if you guys haven't noticed yet. Partner LT Crazy. My main channel is going to be for other games and just React content in my streams. This channel is strictly long form TTD videos, how-tos, you know, spawn, you know, showcase type things in the partner experiment mode if I need to, crate openings, everything that you guys can imagine is going to be here TTD related. All right, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're not already. Like the video, comment on the video, share it with a friend. All that stuff helps this video grow in the algorithm and channel. So thank you guys. Join me for this journey in this new channel where we come back and we're going to take the throne again. Our rightful spot. Heck yeah, guys. Adios.